A 59-year-old man from Sydney has died after being mauled by a shark on New South Wales mid-north coast. He was bitten on the upper thigh during a surf with friends at Tuncurry Beach. Friends dragged him to shore where a retired paramedic performed CPR until ambulance crews arrived, but he couldn't be saved. Authorities believe a 4.5-metre great white was responsible. Beaches in the area have been closed and drum lines deployed. Joined now by Adam Fitzroy, a local who witnessed the aftermath. Adam, good morning to you. You captured all of this on drone vision, the race to save this man's life. Incredibly confronting for you and the community. How are you all doing?
Well, first and foremost, thanks for having me, Koshi. I really appreciate it under such tragic circumstances. Unfortunately for the community, this is very tragic. Forster Tuncurry is a very popular tourism destination, and to have this on our record is a bit of a scathe.
Yeah, what did you see?
It's just basically, I come down to the breakwall every single day. I walk it with my girlfriend, and yesterday, for whatever reason, I decided to go for a walk rather than do my usual drone flight. And when I got back from my walk, I noticed a lot of emergency personnel getting around, a lot of ambulances racing down the road and police coming from all directions, and that's when I thought something was a bit off, and I sort of went to myself, oh no, don't tell me the one day that I don't throw it up. Yeah. There's actually a shark attack. Given my extensive great white shark documentation over the years, it's something that I've taken a great interest in, and it's only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time before something like this was going to happen. The writing has been on the wall for years.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, there's been an extensive number of drone pilots and operators, including myself, who have noted great white shark sightings nearly daily here for years and years. People are always going to enter the water at their own risk, and they always will. Unfortunately, if you poke your arm in the lion's cage often enough, it'll eventually bite. And like I said, this is always going to happen. It was just a matter of time. It's just as simple as that. Look
at that vision of all the sharks there. Is it just this one particular area? We're told that the most dangerous are river mouths, estuaries, things like that. Or is it up and down the mid-north coast there?
Well, this is a bit of a hot spot up here. It's more or less a great white breeding area. Sort of from Hawk's Nest all the way up this region, up towards sort of Port Macquarie. It's a bit of a great white breeding area. Plenty of great white sightings here. The locals here have dubbed one of the great white sharks Bruce. Now, I believe that Bruce is here all year long. He's quite often spotted from the Tuncurry breakwall, quite often spotted from Main Beach. I'm not a betting man, but if I was, that's where I'd be putting my money on this one.
Gee, so these predators have just, if you like, set up camp around this area. Is it because of the fish? Is it because of what comes down the river in the estuary? What attracts them there?
So unfortunately, at this time of year, unfortunately for this poor gentleman who's lost his life yesterday, it's currently mullet season here on the mid-north coast, and what that means is the last couple of weeks of April and right through May, mullet make their way out of the lakes and the rivers and the estuaries into the ocean, where mullet fishermen wait for their arrival and harvest them. And unbeknown to this particular surfer, he's entered the water during this time when sharks often migrate to this region in search of that food, and he's become the mullet, so to speak, for the sharks.
Adam, they're incredible insights. Really appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us.